Going on, guys? We're back, and just it's been a while since I just sat down and actually recorded without any type of agenda or any type of message I'm trying to relay. I just wanted to just go ahead and jump on today because I posted a couple of videos today on my Instagram account and a post, and it really resonated with me. Just thoughts that I had that in life we're kind of put into boxes, and everybody's supposed to do something, and you're talented in a certain area and you're put into a certain box, and you kind of it's great to be part of something, and it's great to obviously feel you're part of something bigger than yourself, but to the extent of losing who you are is where I think a lot of us lose touch with the reality of yourself, and the reason why you're doing what you're doing in the first place. Starting a YouTube channel could be very, very exciting for me as it is right now, but always I remind myself that it's just you know the channel itself is just what it is not a description or any type of value of who I am as a person. And sometimes you get lost in the fact that the numbers are not going the way you want it to go. It's not really taking off like you thought it would take off, and you feel that as a person you're not creative, you're not talented, you don't have what it takes. And it's tough because we grew up in a society where everything is measured by obviously performance, and it's never really just seeing the person for who they are and what they bring to the table. And something that I heard over the weekend with Kyle Cease, where, sorry for the camera's moving over here, that I follow him, and he's very changed my life in a lot of ways on his sayings. But he states that you gotta, if you want it, he says something about if you want something too much, you're not ready for it, right? And I know it sounds kind of woo, but it's kind of um, very interesting because you start thinking about that phrase, right? You want to be so successful real quick at something, whatever it is you want to accomplish. You want to build an empire, as they call it, and you're sacrificing your time, sacrificing quality time with relationships, all these things that you're sacrificing in order to achieve what it is that you like want to have so bad. And it would be kind of very daunting that you get to that pillar, that stage that you want to be at, and you realize that you have neglected a lot of parts of your life. So why wait until we get to that part to have regret, right? So I think it's just doing things that, for me, the other day I posted on Instagram. I posted a picture of me on the beach, like the success is just something that every day you get to actually take in, the beauty of nature, relationship with other people, how the people, kindness of other people. I think that's such a beautiful, for me, I'm aware of other people's kindness, right? You're kind of always aware of how bad people are, but we kind of lose sight of how kind people are, how much acts of kindness are out there, and I'm always trying to seek them because then they'll make me feel a certain way, more grateful to be alive, and you understand that the world is not as bad as we all portray it to be, right? It's gonna be bad parts and good parts in every part of society, but as long as I'm trying to be that light, as they call it, is all that I'm looking forward to, and waking up every day with that motivation of being somebody's light, being somebody's bright part of the day, and having somebody brighten up my day reminds me of how important it is to brighten up other people's days. Little acts of kindness, right? And it's all it takes is little acts of kindness. It doesn't cost money, doesn't cost you time. It just costs you the awareness of acting in a kind way, and it's something easier said than done because we're so into ourselves and our lives and our motives and our objectives that we don't really care what we portray to others. We don't really care what others think, in the sense that you don't want to care other people's opinions, but you do want to care that you're able to brighten up people's day. You're able to be that moment of, wow, that person was really, really cool, really, really nice. I can talk to that person for days, for hours, and no type of motive, no type of agenda. Because I think in social media nowadays, I get so many messages on hey, what's going on. They really know what I want to do. What do you do? But it's always an agenda on the other end, right? It's never just a genuine like, hey, your stuff is awesome, phenomenal. Keep on doing it. I look forward to seeing your content. It's very rare you hear that, but I think the more often we do that, the more I try to see other creators and people that are trying to, express themselves. I try to also um, send them kind messages, send them reminders that what they're doing is really awesome, and just keep on doing it, because that itself will keep on, I think, expanding, and it grows and it grows, and eventually it will come back to me as well in full circle. Um, I don't know, it's just thoughts that I had today. But going back to the story where we are kind of led to believe that, that if something that we're doing doesn't work, we're not worthy, right? But you have to understand that everything outside of us, which I'm learning every day, day by day, has nothing to do with who we are inside. It's something that is just the outside part of the world, but there's nothing that really affects you inside. The way you view the outside world is what's going on inside. And the more I'm able to tune into myself and understand that the way I see things has a big reflection on myself, I start to process things differently. Hence why I read the book, Asking Is Given, where she says, change the way you think, and you could change, your outcome in life and the way you see things, perspectives, life in itself. It's so important. Stay tuned, guys, for the next video. I will check in with you guys later.